Hi guys, I'm live. I'm just going to do some road rant, and I'm going to do state of Shirtless Guy video. It's not really state of my channel per se, but it's state of me. So yeah, my wife is divorcing me. I've agreed to it, so I'm not going to fight her on it. You know, it's fine with me. We won't have the house, but we'll sell it, and we'll each have a bunch of money. So whatever, that works. Not really sure what's going to happen, literally. You know, as far as where I'll be staying and all that. I would like to stay in Marietta, Temecula, though. So if anybody has any ideas for me, I'd appreciate it, because I hate to have to leave this area. But anyway, then again, I have no guarantee of where I'll be, you know, even if, you know, but my intentions are to stay in Marietta, Temecula. Yeah, and not to blow the money too fast from the house, you know what I mean? Put it to good use, you know, and all that. And turns out that since I don't have any blood family, at least none that I've ever met, or none that I know of or know about, and my adopted family is not there. You know, I don't like either. I don't like them, or they don't like me, or they're not here anymore. That describes all of my adopted family right there. My wife is divorcing me, so I won't have her or her family or any of that. We won't be friends or anything else. I'll probably never see them all again. But I'll have what I already have, which is, and I was thinking about this. I was thinking about the fact that we die with nothing, and we always think, most of the time, I think people think of that in terms of material things. We're born without any possessions. We die without possessions. Well, I just thought of that on another level today. We also die without anybody either. We don't take anybody with us when we die either. We all have to die, face death alone. No one's going to hold our hand in death. They'll hold their hand as we're dying, but not after we're dead. And even if they did hold their hand after we're dead, it would be not good for their health and wouldn't help us. We all have to die alone. We don't get to take any material possession or any person with us in death. We all are born without knowing we're born with our mothers, but we're not born with any possession and we're born into a world of people, but we're still alone. We still only have ourselves. When I die, I'm going to die without any possessions and without any people. And I'll eventually go back to where I came, where I won't even have this body I'm in. So what's so bad about living alone? What's so bad about living without a lot of possessions? Nothing. As long as my life is fulfilling to me, as long as I enjoy my life and make the best of it and do the best I can, I'm good. I'm not going to... Eddie Van Halen said, don't take this life too seriously. Nobody gets out of it alive. You know, I'm not getting out of this life alive, so why take it so fucking seriously? You know? I've taken things way too seriously in my life, given the fact that whatever I was grasping for really just slipped through my fingers. And even if I hadn't of it, I still wouldn't have died with it. And the things that I didn't expect to get, which is basically my channel and you guys, my fans, are all I really have right now. I was going on about that. I was going to say what I have. I have my spirituality. I have my spirit nature. I have my body. I have my health. And I have my guitars. And I have my music. And I have the universe. And I have you guys, my fans. And friends and fans. So that includes people that actually feel like they're friends to me. And that's all I have, you know. And if that's all I have the rest of my life, it's all I have right now, and I'm still here, and it's good enough for me now. Why would it not be good enough for me the rest of my life? If I never have anything more than that, let me have this loud truck go by. If I never have anything more than that, I'll still be okay, because I'm okay now with that. You know, it's people that have everything that have the most fear, the most to lose. On top of that, people that fear going to hell. Wow, what a life. They get this house together, which they think is their whole life's work. It amounts to everything they've done in their life, so it's like precious to them, like the moderator or whoever else. You know, and they get this family, and the family becomes their life because they chose that family. For some reason, they chose that person to make a family with, and boy, aren't they special. And they have to go with losing all those, or having those lose them. I have neither of that. So I'm actually the Meditator said about me. He said I've got a very enchanted life. He said a very, colorful life. He didn't put my life down. The matter often said he wished he could be Shirtless Guy for a day. And I joke with him and say, well, you don't have the energy. He goes, well, in my defense, I've been sick. And I said, well, then I didn't say anything, but I should have said, well, why'd you get sick? Bad idea. So anyway, no, I'm good. And there's a movie with I didn't really get into this movie, but I know there's such a movie as good as it gets with Jack Nicholson, where he's basically talking about what if this moment is as good as my life gets. That's the name of the movie, as good as it gets, And I'm not saying it's unlikely that life will stay the same exactly. Nobody stays exactly the same. Obviously changes will come and go up and down, or at least probably will go up and down before I die. But I'm still going to be me. I'm going to still have my soul. I'm going to still have my music in the universe, and I feel I'll also have my fans and friends, fans and friends. So, whatever happens, I'm the guy that doesn't have anything to lose in that department. I'm not worried about it. I'm worried about losing my house. It's just a building, It doesn't represent like me or my life's work, or I'm not attached to it. It's not something that I have to protect with a gun or any of that crap, like so many Christian conservatives do, including the matter. He's got several guns at his house. He told me he did. Whatever, not my problem, not my business. But anyway, I'm a happy guy. I'm a healthy guy. What else do you want from life? So I love you guys. Peace, love, and rock and roll.